Alrighty guys, welcome to part 50 of Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We are firmly entrenched in the DLC and trying to learn more about this Leviathan mess. So we have to return to Bryson's lab. Alright, I'll actually be right back. Just getting myself another bottle of water.
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
You're the
We need
key.
your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
So yeah, our plan for this side of the stream is to get through this DLC. Hopefully we can do that.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey, Lola. Need a hand?
What?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping. We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar
Commander,
to a
you see
quantum
this thing?
entanglement communicator.
This is great.
Which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right.
I thought she was done talking.
The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Alright, let's
Man, I know
continue.
this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Oh no.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it. Anne. Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on, let's get you some help.
Okay, we gotta return to the Normandy. I think we're pretty close to the end. Nothing.
Commander?
Nothing new, really. As you do with content that can be done separately.
Signal confirmed.
Husk neural map.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Alright, we keep going.
I found something.
Uh-oh. I doubt it's going to be here. Unless the Reaper interest in this system means that,
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates. Signal confirmed.
this is the planet, I think. As Darth Vader says, that is the system.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Okay. Flying in.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
I'm still not sure what we're expecting to find down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice, we're here. But then what? If it turns out to be a Reaper, are we really going to offer an alliance? Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater.
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
Kodiak is spec to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
I'm okay here.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
It would seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
I don't recognize any of these ships. How long have they been here?
Got an M55 Argus. And Brooks, stand log, the hull will hold, that's what they say. Oregon watches over Izo prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water's landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered champagne broken out. It was perspective, I guess. The big puzzle, what downed us in the first place. Kunshan said it wasn't lightning. With some kind of pulse, a directed energy weapon seems likely. But where would it come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole ocean is silent. Whole bloody ocean. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting thrusters fired. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here. Any idea how old these are?
The bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure, it might take more than a year.
Shengushin attempts to get airborne and failed every time. Damage done by the pulses, if you can call it damage, it doesn't make physical sense. Connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengage. The distress beacon is likewise dead. Most of our electronics are still functioning, but it doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without our distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies. Right, that's why the captain orders to collect rainwater and set up tents on the deck. It keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. Star charts. The rations will hold us 2 days more. Dr. Chai Lin. Brooks sent her drone to the bottom and it came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it is edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done. Romero and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting, and their dehydration wastes fresh water. Sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres and some kind of organic-based alien technology and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped, the ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. Survey data. ESO samples. Ramos is our first death to Captain Abel Pratt. Tried to throw one of the spheres overboard and something happened. Kunshan and maybe 3 or 4 others started beating him like madmen. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I am no longer in control. At a funeral to keep order, the crew would have been at his body like wild dogs. We're compromised. He'll be tethered in the water to attract scavenging animals that will catch for food. He doesn't get a bite within 3 of this planet's day. We cut him loose as a water burial. We sealed the Tritons off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. My kingdom for a shark. I think I'm in camp. Destroy the artifacts.
Look, up there.
Reapers! They were right behind us!
Protect the shuttle! Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Yeah, we got a problem.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
Latest development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air!
Seconds.
Oh my lord.
Commander, on airborne.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that.
They are alive.
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled.
Damn it! Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
My hands are not as steady as they should be.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Alright, what we need to do is finish looking around at these,
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It may not be Cerberus technology at all. Regardless, it doesn't work.
oh, it might be really old. Okay. We're still missing stuff, and that bothers me. Captain gets it now. He tried to lock himself in the ship, screaming that we had to fix it. We were gentle, one person for each limb. Let him rest on the sphere. Sometimes in the middle of the night he came around, and now he agrees we won't leave. Why would we? I think this will be my last entry. Everyone here understands me. If anyone finds us, they might feel differently, but that can be fixed in time. It's so good not being hungry anymore. Jesus. So yeah, I'm just trying to just trying to find all these spheres we haven't found yet. Data pads, etc. Okay. It's kind of an aquatic world. Yeah, something about this just doesn't. Okay. Ooh, that's freaky. Look at that. Look at that.